everyone, I hope you all had an amazing New Year's. This video is going to be a roundup of the best beauty products of 2017. So there's skincare, there's makeup, and there's body and hair care. So when I was doing the whole selection process, a lot of this year's favorites were actually repeats from last year. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link to my 2016 Best of Beauty so you can check it out. And if anything is a repeat, I'm just going to briefly mention that it is the same as last year's, and you can go and watch the video if you're interested. I'll try to go through this quickly, and we'll start with skincare, and I'm going to start with the order of how I would apply these products to my face. So the first thing would be cleanser, and this one has been the cleanser that I really have enjoyed the most throughout 2017, and it is by the brand May Lindstrom. This is called the Honey Mud. It is a cleanser, and it can also be used as a cleansing mask. You just apply a thin layer of it all over your face, and then you either wipe it off with a warm cloth or you just rinse it off. And this is such a luxurious cleanser, and the whole process of it is very calming, and it's just, if a beauty product could be sophisticated, then this one definitely is. The packaging is very chic. The whole idea and aesthetic of this brand is amazing, and I will definitely be checking out more of their products in 2018. But back to this cleanser, it is just the most amazing smell. It's somewhere between chocolate and honey, but not like a sickening sweet smell, if you know what I mean. It is very calming and soothing, and it's just a pleasure to use. The consistency is somewhere between a cleansing balm and actually a honey consistency. It's a beautiful cleanser. It leaves my skin feeling very soft, which is really important to me when choosing a cleanser because I have dry skin. Generally what I do is a double cleanse, or actually a triple cleanse, because first I remove my makeup with a micellar water or just makeup remover. Then I do some sort of an oil cleanse to make sure that all traces of makeup are removed, and then after that I go ahead with this, and this is where I make sure that my skin is getting a thorough cleanse. And this has just been incredible. I'm so in love with it. I'm almost out, as you can see. So one of the products that I go through the most are face mists. First of all, I apply them after cleansing, whether morning or night, to make sure that I'm getting some hydration back into my skin. And also, I tend to keep them in my handbag to reapply throughout the day for hydration and refreshment. And also, whenever I'm traveling, whenever I'm on a flight, I have one with me to also keep reapplying, because as you know, airplanes tend to really dry out your skin. So these are a very important product for me. My all-time favorite face mist is one by Tata Harper, and this is actually a repeat from last year. However, this year I wanted to try out different face mists, and there have been quite a few that I really... One of them actually that came as a surprise was this one by Mario Badescu. This is the travel size, and this one is a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This one I tended to use more in the morning because I do my main cleanse at night, and in the morning I was advised numerous times not to use a cleanser and to just rinse your face, because you already, like, your face is already clean and you have all those like skincare on from the previous night. So what you need to do is just use lukewarm water and rose water, which is like amazing for anti-inflammatory, and it also kind of cleanses your skin. So this one has been a real surprise for me. I picked this up from the Nordstrom outlet actually in LA, and I got this for $5, and I believe it retails somewhere between $7 or $8, I'm not sure. So the price is really affordable, and it really does pack a punch. So the other one I tend to use in the morning after just rinsing my face is this one by the brand Herbivore, and it's called the Rose Hibiscus. And this is the Coconut Water Hydrating Face Mist. I also been really enjoying using that. You feel like it's hydrating your face, and Herbivore is one of the brands that are really clean with their ingredient list and all natural, and this is really something that I've been trying to incorporate more into my life in 2017, so I've been really enjoying this one. The last one, which tends to be my on-the-go face mist and it lives in my handbag, is this one by Amor Vista, and it's their Queen of Hungary mist. It's one of their cult products and it's really good for also refreshing. It feels very refreshing on the skin, and this one just lives in my handbag and I just reapply it throughout the day. My all-time favorite toner is actually a repeat from last year, and if you're interested, you can go ahead and check it out in that video. And for this year, I actually added another one to my skincare regime, and I didn't know it was a toner until I researched more about this product. But the whole story of it is that my sister had gotten back from a trip to Japan and she got a lot of products to try out. And one of them has actually been this product that she got me, and it's called the Emulsion Excellent by Kosei. I hope I am pronouncing it correctly because it was the first time that I have heard of that brand, and I have to say that this product has been a savior for my skin, especially during the cold winter months where your skin gets really dehydrated, and for me, I have the driest skin and it gets really flaky. So this has really been helping with hydration. The consistency of that, even though it's supposed to be a toner, is more like a serum, and that's exactly how I have been using it. So after I do my toner, I apply a little bit of that, and as you can see, it's very creamy and runny, and what I do is just a pump and a half of this, and I just pat it onto my skin, and it feels really plumped and hydrated, and it stays throughout the whole day perfectly. And I just have to say this was my SOS product of 2017 when it came to adding more hydration. So if you know this brand, please let me know in the comments below what other products you recommend that I use or try from it, because it has been a real nice surprise for me. So 2017 has definitely been the year of the brand, well, it's actually called the Abnormal Beauty Company, and the skincare is called The Ordinary. This has really been a standout and really just hyped up brand throughout 2017, and the reason for that is these are just basic products and the price of it is very affordable. So this serum actually cost about $8 or $9. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll leave all these products linked down below in case you want to check them out or purchase them. So The Ordinary is really a brand that impressed me in 2017. This is their hyaluronic acid. It's completely finished, so I definitely have to repurchase that, and it was amazing for also adding back hydration, and I was just really impressed with it. The other one that I tried from them was the retinol, and if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know how important retinol is for me. It personally has been the #1 ingredient in my skincare that has completely changed the way my skin feels and the texture of it. My all-time favorite retinol product is actually also a repeat from 2016. I have still been using that, but a close second would be also the one by The Ordinary, which I'm going to leave linked down below, and I'm actually going to leave the one from my last year's favorites linked down below, and it's the Shani Darden Resurface. This is my all-time favorite beauty product. So the second most important ingredient in my skincare personally is vitamin C, and one that I've been really enjoying is the Is Clinical Pro Heal Serum Advanced. Is Clinical is a brand that I also discovered in 2017, and I've been really enjoying using that. What I love about this product is obviously what vitamin C does is that it improves any skin pigmentation and just the overall texture of the skin. But this one in particular, I love the immediate look of the skin after using it. Makes your skin feel very velvety and glowy, and everything else that I use after it just glides on. And I honestly have been really impressed by that serum. I'm a fan of face oils, and in 2017 my all-time favorite has been De La Mer Renewal Oil. I have a teeny tiny travel size bottle right here because I completely ran out of mine. I just really enjoy using that. I keep this one in my handbag because throughout the day I like to just apply a little. I find that I can apply it over makeup or just over the high points of my face, and in general it's just really a pleasure to use. As with all La Mer products, it has the most amazing smell and I love it. So another La Mer favorite, or firm favorite in my skincare regime, is their moisturizing soft cream. One of my favorites videos, when I talked about this brand, I said that when I first used the La Mer cream, I hated it, and I guess it's because I used the moisturizing cream and not the moisturizing soft cream, because the other one is really thick, and I found that it was too thick for my skin, even though I have dry skin. But when I started using that, it's when I really fell in love with this cream and this brand again. And I actually went through this one, which is the 100 ml, and this is the 60 ml, and I'm already halfway through. It's a great lightweight moisturizer, but yet it really does deliver hydration, and it just has this beautiful glow, and I find that it's not irritating. It's just, it can be layered with all my other serums, because that's really an important thing for me, because I like to use different serums and I want a moisturizer that would not clog my pores. So this has been amazing for that, and I think I'm just going to continue to use that throughout 2018 unless I find something that works better. So for eye creams, I was always raving about the Chanel Sublimage, and it is still one of my favorite eye creams, but especially with eye cream I tend to try out different ones because I like to alternate my uses, and that is mainly because my skin gets used to the product, especially my under eye area, and for some reason the product stops performing the same way it initially did. And in 2017, my all-time favorite eye cream was the La Prairie eye cream, and it is called the Cellular Ice Crystal eye cream. That is a tongue twister, but I was really pleasantly surprised with this eye cream just because La Prairie is a brand that for ages I found that it was too thick for my skin and it sort of clogged my pores. My mom swears by La Prairie. She is just a loyal La Prairie fan, and she only uses La Prairie products on her skin, and she has the most amazing skin, and she actually tends to not even need to wear makeup. So I sort of always wanted to like the brand. And to be very honest, in 2017, I found a few products from them that I really liked, but the one I'm going to talk about today has been the one that I used throughout 2017, and it is this eye cream. I really found that it made a difference in terms of hydration and in terms of the way my under eyes looked, and I am really impressed. So moving on to masks, I'm going to start with an eye mask that has been a real surprise for me. I actually first got it as a sample and I tried it out, and I was so impressed after the first use. I honestly saw unbelievable immediate results, and it is the Murad Eye Lift Firming Treatment. I finished my full-size version of it, and this is just another travel size that I use when I'm traveling. You apply it under your eyes, you add a little pad, and you just leave it on for 15-20 minutes, and it really does provide firming. I believe I actually, surprise, surprise, like this more than my previous year's favorite, which was the Guerlain, and I feel like this just slightly outperforms it in terms of just the immediate firm you have in your under eye area, and I really, really like this. The last face mask I have has been the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask by Peter Thomas Roth, and this is just, as it says, a pumpkin mask. It smells exactly like pumpkin. You apply it to your face, it gets a little tingly because it is exfoliating, and you just, when you remove it, your face feels very glowy, and it's just a great resurfacing mask. Lips, my all-time favorite ever lip balm. I think I'm never gonna find anything that outperforms it, is the La Mer lip balm. But I had also another favorite in 2017, but for different reasons, and it is the Lip Sugar Scrub by Dior. This is more of a lip scrub and a lip balm, so it has these like sugar particles in it, so when you're applying it, you're also getting exfoliation, and it is a lip balm, and just like their lip glow, it gives you a bit of a tint. So it's a great one to use in the morning before, like if you don't really want to use any lipstick or any makeup in general, it's a great one to just give life back to your lips and exfoliate them. So my last skincare favorite is actually a tool, and this one is the Uplift Roller by Nurse Jamie. This has been such a pleasure to use, and it is really refreshing. And what you do, what you do is you massage your face. So either you go upwards like that, or it's like for the under eyes, and it's these little stones on here, they're tourmaline stones, and it's very cooling, and it really does firm up the skin. It's great for when your face is really puffy after waking up, or after a long flight, or if you have allergies or whatever reason you could have for your face to be puffy. This is great at just depuffing it, and it's amazing. It feels very cooling. I honestly feel like if it was up to me, I'd be using this all the time. I use it when I first wake up, I use it in flights, I use it before sleeping. Such a good discovery in 2017. Moving on to body and hair care, most of my favorite hair care items have actually been a repeat from 2016. So the same shampoo and conditioner. However, this year I discovered a really nice, which is the Gizou by Negin Mersalahi, and it's the honey infused hair oil. I raved about this in one of my previous favorites videos, and I have been using this throughout 2017. It is a great hair oil for hydration, and it just makes your hair feel really soft and shiny. And whenever I use it, and I'm at my hairdressers, they always comment on my hair and ask me what have I been doing to it, and it's all down to this guy right here. And I actually sometimes use this on my daughter, and it makes her hair amazing. So it's one that I've been definitely really enjoying throughout 2017. My favorite is by Way, and it's their texturizing hairspray. This is my all-time favorite texturizing hairspray. I prefer this way better to the Oribe one, which I've actually talked about before in one of my videos. I find that it just leaves my hair looking very dry in a way, but this one is great because it's not too strong, and it gives you that like second day hair. Like if I have blow dried my hair and it looks very done, this is great at giving it this cool second day sort of textured hair. And it's also great as a hairspray because it has a bit of a hold in it, so it's like a like a texturizing hairspray and a hairspray, and I've been really enjoying using it. Another hair staple for me has been the Kevin Murphy Shimmer Shine Spray, and as you can see, it has like a little, I'm not sure, these are like shimmery particles inside. So what you do is you shake it up and you spray your hair, and it has the most amazing smell, and it's just great for giving it back like shine and oomph. And it says here that it's a repairing shine mist. I'm not sure if it has any repairing properties. I just solely use it for the way it makes my hair. So now for my body favorites. The number one has got to be the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This is one of the super hyped up products. I mentioned that in my USA beauty haul, which if you're interested you could go and watch it, and this has been part of the stuff that I picked up while in the US from Sephora. And I was really like, I felt that it was like too hyped up, and I was just like curious to know what the hype was all about, and now I know, because man, have I been really loving that. The smell and the texture is very similar to Laura Mercier's Creme Brulee, but this one has a bit more of the mango smell. So it's like creme brulee and mango mixed together. I'm not sure that makes any sense, but that's how it smells like to me. It makes your skin feel very hydrated, and it has like a super glowy finish. I feel like it has a bit of shimmer in it, and I've really been enjoying using that. The smell is very interesting. I find that a lot of people find it interesting, so they would be like, that's a nice smell. So I don't know, I really love it, and I have it in a big size and a small travel size, and this has been my body cream in 2007. So the next thing is body oil. And just like face oils, I'm a big fan of body oils. I love the way they make the skin look, and I love that it gives this healthy sheen to the skin. And my favorite has been the African Botanics Marula Firming Botanical Body Oil. It's also a very clean ingredient list, and African Botanics is one of my favorite brands. This was also mentioned in my USA haul, and I've really been enjoying using this. I either mix it with my cream that I just mentioned, or I just use it alone. Gives the most beautiful shine to your legs or your arms. Just lovely. So do check it out if you're on the hunt for a body oil. Another favorite for 2017, which is not necessarily a product, but a process, and it's the body brushing. And I found that it really helped in my skin texture. It's great for lymphatic drainage, just getting rid of any like puffiness or water retention. And I've been using this one by Elemis, which I really like, and I'll try to leave it linked below, but any body brush will do, and body brushing is just in general a great way to get a better skin texture. It's great for cellulite, it's great for, like I said, just lymphatic drainage, and I have been really enjoying doing that in 2017. Now moving on to makeup. I'm going to talk about the products the same as I did with skincare, so in the order of how I would apply them to my skin. I'm not a big foundation wearer, so most days I'll just use moisturizer and like concealer where I need, and I'm out the door. But sometimes, like in the mornings, I would also use this Herborian CC cream, and this is great because it's just it comes out as a white cream, and it basically adopts your skin tone and shade. It has a little bit of, I feel like it tans you up a bit. It gives you more of like a radiant look. For foundation, my all-time favorite in 2017 has been the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. This is the first time I talk about this because it's been a recent discovery, so more towards the end of 2017, but it definitely has been my favorite. It has a very skin-like, somehow glowy finish, but not too glowy, just skin-like, just like real healthy skin. And the staying power on it is really good. It lasts throughout the day, and it has more of a medium coverage. My shade for reference is 11 Natural. Another one that I have to mention is this Maestro Glow by Giorgio Armani. So this is very interesting because it feels to me more like a tinted moisturizer. It is very glowy, so unless you have dry skin, you're probably gonna hate it. But I love it. I use it alone, or I find that you could actually also mix it with other foundations to give more of a glowy finish to it. But that's what I'm wearing right now on its own, and it's also been one of my favorite foundations this year. But for concealers, my all-time favorite, and I believe not just for 2017, but for life, is Tarte Shape Tape. I have two shades, one for when I'm a little bit tan and one for when I'm pale, like now. But you guys, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm at a loss for words. If you were to buy one item from this whole video, I would strongly advise that you guys check out the Tarte Shape Tape. It's honestly magic. When I first tried this, I was blown away. First of all, it was extremely hyped up. Like, everyone was talking about it. It is everyone's favorite concealer, and for good reason. Nothing comes close to this. This is everything you want in a concealer. It is full coverage, not cakey, does not dry. You do not need to set it. Makes your under eye area look like you've had 500 hours of sleep and you have been eating super healthy and you're blessed with the best genes ever. I honestly don't know what to say except Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Run, do not walk. Run and purchase it because it's unbelievable. So generally with powders, I tend to stay away from them. A, because I don't really need much powder since I've got dry skin, and B, because I don't like the way powders look. They tend to look very makeup-y and cakey, and it's just not something that I'm a big fan of. That was until I tried this one, which is the Wowder by Glossier. I picked this up from the US. They just ship to the US and UK and Canada. So you can only get it there, or if you have like a, like an account, a US account or whatever, you can get it shipped wherever you are. Anyways, this is amazing. This is the most powder-like thing. It basically just sets your makeup and your under eyes, And what I love also about it is the way it's packaged. It has this mesh-like thing right here so it doesn't really fall off and cause a mess. And it still makes your skin look like skin. It still gives your skin like room to be glowy, and it's magic because it mattifies where it needs to be mattified, and areas where you need it to be glowy would still look glowy. So I really, really love this powder. My favorite for makeup is what I use to apply this powder or to set under my eyes, and it's this brush by Wayne Goss, and it's their airbrush. It's perfect, very soft, just the perfect size for setting under eyes, and I believe this has been out of stock for the longest time ever, and I think it's just got restocked on Beautylish, which is where I ordered it from, and I really, really like this. I think I definitely would never want to be without it. The brush that I have been thoroughly enjoying in 2017 is this one by Tom Ford. I generally love Tom Ford brushes. I think they're some of the best brushes ever, but this one is just perfect for bronzer. It's their bronzer brush, and it's just the right size, picks up the exact right amount of bronzer that you want it to pick up, and it's just really soft and an amazing brush. Bronzer, my favorite is still as last year's, which was the Tom Ford. For highlighters, I still love everything that I've been using last year, so the Becca one, the RMS one are still my all-time favorite two highlighters. The Kevyn Aucoin one, which I also believe I have mentioned in last year's favorite, and of course the palette that I would never want to be without, which has a bronzer and a highlighter and sort of like a setting powder, is this one by Hourglass Cosmetics, and it's called their Ambient Lighting Palette. I've definitely caused a big dent on this one, and this is with me everywhere. This is always in my bag. I love this. Hourglass makes the best bronzers, makes the best highlighters, very subtle, very natural, just like you're glowing from within. So this has definitely been one of my all-time favorite products, again for 2017. For blushers, I am someone who tends to stick more to cream blushers just because I find that they're more natural and they give a better look to your face. So my all-time favorite cream blushers have got to be the ones by Glossier, and it's their Cloud Paints. These were released in 2017, and they came out with, I think, 4 or 5 different shades. I'm not sure. The color I got is called, what is it? Puff. This is a very rosy, like your own flush, like how you would naturally flush. I love this color. I wish I got every other color they produced, and the texture is really nice and thin, and it looks like your own skin. So it doesn't really look like you're wearing any blush, just like you have a healthy color to your skin. The other two are kind of a mix or a hybrid of a blusher and a highlighter, or at least for my skin tone. And the first one is this one by Fenty Beauty, which also launched in 2017. It's the beauty line by Rihanna, and these were a bunch of different matchsticks. The idea of it is like for contouring or for highlighting or concealing. The one I picked up is this one called Yacht Life, and it's kind of like a rose gold pink color. Some people could use this for a highlighter. I tend to use it more as like a blusher. So it's a very subtle pinky blusher that also has like a rose gold shimmer to it. And its last one is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Rose Gold. This is perfect for the summer when you're a bit more tan and you want to like enhance that glow. It has a very beach, sun-kissed look, and I love the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Little goes a long way, so you need the tiniest amount. You can either mix it with your foundation or use it on its own, and I just use it in several different ways. For eyebrows, another clear winner for me was also by Glossier, and it's their Boy Brow. This is their most iconic product, and it is what started the hype for Glossier. This is great if you're into natural, sort of bushier brows. It's a little tiny mascara for your eyebrows, so you just brush through them and it sort of gives you like fuller brows, and that's what I've been using for 2017. I must have picked up like 5 of these to keep me stocked up. So for eyeliners, my all-time favorite eyeliner is the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen. This is a dual-ended eyeliner, so on one side you have a tiny like small brush, and on the other side you have like a longer brush, so It's very convenient for like when you need a smaller brush or when you need like a longer brush. And I love the way this makes it easy for you to do like a cat eye. My other eyeliner is also by Tom Ford, and it's their pencil one. The color is actually called Metallic Mink. This is a very like browny, shimmery, minky color, and most days I like to wear brown eyeliner as opposed to black eyeliner. I find that it's a lot softer, and this is one of my all-time favorite colors. For mascara, the clear winner was by Dior. They released this in 2017. It's the Pump and Volume. The whole idea of it is basically you control how much product comes out, so you basically press here and pump out, whether once or twice depending on how much you want. I love the way this mascara makes my lashes look. Makes them very thick and like long and feathery, and my favorite thing about it is that every other mascara I've tried sort of kind of migrates, and by the end of the day it's all over here, but this one does not move, it does not budge, and it's very easy to remove, and it's just my all-time favorite mascara so far. So for eyeshadow, I generally prefer like a one and done color, and I tend to go more for creamier texture. All-time favorites has been this Clinique Chubby Stick for eyes, and it's the color number 3 called Fuller Fudge. This is a very light caramelly brown, which is great for every day. It's like, it gives like a contour to the eye, and this is what I found myself wearing on most days in 2017. The other one is by NYX Cosmetics, or NYX, whatever way you call it, and this is the color Rust. These like jumbo pencils from NYX can either be used as like a kohl or an eyeliner, or just all over as an eyeshadow. And this is a beautiful color. It's very unique. It's really the color of rust. So it's like a coppery reddish brown, which is very flattering and very sort of cool, like in an editorial way. So I love this color. I kind of like to use it as an eyeliner, and then I smudged it a little, and then I reapply it and smudge more, so it gives more of an impact. Palettes, my all-time favorite palettes this year have been definitely the one by Tom Ford, which is called Cognac Sable. I take this with me everywhere, and it has like all the colors that I love. It's very like warm, sort of bronzy, shimmery, sort of like cognac-y brown colors, and this is a really nice, as with all Tom Ford eyeshadows, the staying power is amazing, very buttery and soft, and I really like this one. The other one, which I found myself reaching for the most in 2017, is the one by Anastasia, and it's the Modern Renaissance palette. This has also been one of the palettes that were extremely hyped up. It comes out with like this really huge mirror, and the colors in here are very like warm, sort of, they range between like oranges to browns and reds, and I just love this one. I find myself wearing these two colors right here, which are more magenta and reds, and they were such a big trend for 2017, and I just love the look of a reddish eye, or even like a pinkish brownish eye. I think this is a really cool palette. And for the glitter fanatic in me, my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette for 2017 has been this Moon Dust by Urban Decay. This is any glitter lover's dream, because it basically has every shade but in a glittery form. I think every shade is just beautiful. Like this shade right here, which is called Element, is amazing. The blue shade is just lovely, and the greens, and there's one in particular, the Lithium right here, which is like a platinum shade. It's so beautiful. You guys have to check out this palette. It's just unbelievable. This went everywhere with me. I find like during the night when I want more of an impact and I want to add glitter to my eye, this was amazing. Last glittery sort of eyeshadow has been this release by Stila, which is also really hyped up. And this is called the Magnificent Metals. This is also basically just like glitter in a tube, and it's the easiest glitter to wear, and this color is called Smoldering Satin. It's a beautiful taupey color. I've also been using this so much throughout 2017 and I really, really love it. Now for lips, I have to say that my best discovery of 2017 has been Rodin lipsticks. I talked about these in my USA haul and I just spoke so much about it, so please go check that out to know more about this. But this color has been really a favorite of mine. It's called Tough Tomato and it's an orange color, which color is like the classiest orange that you could ever wear. The staying power is amazing and it fades in the most beautiful way. I think this is such a cool girl lipstick and I love Rodin stuff. So my second favorite lipstick for 2017 has been the Bite Beauty, and this is their Amuse-Bouche lipstick. The formula on this is just so hydrating, so comfortable to wear, and Bite Beauty uses like more food grade ingredients. Their Amuse-Bouche lipsticks are some of the best lipsticks I've ever tried, if not the best lipstick. And this color is called Saki. It's a beautiful lilac-y purple color, and I think I will probably be getting a lot more of the Amuse-Bouche lipsticks because, as I said, the formula is the best lipstick formula ever. Last favorite lip product for 2017 has been this lip gloss by Buxom, and it's called the White Russian. For the longest time, I just did not try out the Buxom lip glosses even though everyone raves about them. But when I tried them out, I knew why. They're the most amazing formula. They give this beautiful, healthy, like plumpness to your lips, and they just make them look amazing. They're non-sticky, non-irritating, and I really like this formula. Last item is setting spray, and my all-time favorite is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I discovered this product in 2007. This is a beautiful setting spray. If you're wearing any powder or if your face looks very makeup-y, this will just make it look more natural and more glowy, but not too glowy. Like there's this one that I picked up and it's by Tatcha. It's their Luminous Skin Mist. It's really good. It's just too glowy sometimes, so it borders on green. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. It's been a super long video and it actually got dark outside, hence why there's a lighting discrepancy, which I apologize for. I'm so glad I finally got around to doing it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I would love to know what your favorite products have been for 2017. What products were really standouts for you. I am so nosy and I want to know what's in everyone's makeup bag and what everyone swears by, so please do let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you soon in my next video, and I hope you have an amazing year ahead. So don't forget to subscribe to get notified whenever the next video comes online, and take care.